Hello, this tutorial that you're about to watch has to do with turning in your assignments for the digital image design course. Within your course, you're going to have your lessons. Make sure you're working through those and following them correctly. When it says start project, you need to click the start project and follow every little slide that you have and read each direction on each slide. I'm not going to go through the entire project, but this is how it's set up. You're going to find out a lot of information. There's going to be a lot of useful, helpful little tutorials to do as you go through each assignment. You're also going to learn about key terminology. In this case, it happens to be balance. They're going to ask you a question there, and then you're going to have a little interactive display to work with. Now follow all the way through, do each page that you find in your project, and then eventually you'll find out how to do your project with GIMP. So let's go ahead and look at turning in an assignment. And actually we might take just a real quick short look at GIMP. Also, I like how they have this blue area here. Once you click on the blue, then it's going to show exactly what it tells you over here. It's going to show you a screen of what it should actually look like. So local just C, click profiles. It's going to show you where profiles is. Click your username and so on. So if you have problems, or if you only read like 7, remember there are steps 4 through 9 here. If you see this little bar to pull down, it means there's more steps and you need to go further into the steps that they go down. Sometimes people do step 7 and think that they're done and go ahead and go to the next page. Well, you need to scroll down and see the rest of those steps. So make sure you're following all the steps. Now it's going to get into your assignments with GIMP, and it's also going to show you exactly what to do with GIMP. So follow that along. It makes nice demonstrations here, even showing you pictures of how to work with GIMP. I went ahead and moved down a few tabs in the project, but you'll notice how it says to set up your workspace is also. We'll talk a little bit about that in class, but it's a real simple way to have your tools in certain places and windows in certain places also. Then when you get further into it, it's also going to show you exactly how to get started. So click the start menu, it's going to show you what it should look like. Click the file menu, it's going to say open, local system C, and just follow your steps by steps. I know it sounds really basic, but you'd be surprised how many students don't know how to do that. Make sure you save your files every now and then so that if something happens, you'll still have them and the computer doesn't get wiped out or doesn't save what you recently have done. We'll follow this through, and again, mainly I want to show you how to save and turn in your assignment. So I'm going to stop going step by step through here and fast forward to what you do when you save an assignment. Here's what the assignment page looks like when you turn it in. What I've done is just went clear through the assignment, and now it's to turn it in. So click here to your assignment directions. This is going to tell you exactly what needs to be turned in. You're going to get a page that looks something like this, a PDF file. Assignment 1 is worth 25 points. If you look down here, it tells you exactly what needs to be done. Make sure the image you created in Project 1 meets the criteria in the project grading rubric. Here's the project grading rubric. You need to turn in 2 assignments for this project. One is going to be Project 1, it's worth 12.5 points, and Assignment 1 is worth 12.5 points. You'll see both of those there. Follow the directions. It says use Project 1 instructions to crop, desaturate, and colorize another image from your Project 1 folder. So you should have done that as you went through the coursework. That's 12.5 points. Now you're going to turn in 2, I repeat, 2 assignments. The second one's titled Assignment 1. Basically you're going to use another picture and do the exact same thing to it. On Assignment 1 though, you're going to have cropped picture. The image resolution should be set to 72 ppi. You should desaturate and colorize the picture so it looks different from the original. And then you should have saved it as an XCF and a JPEG file and turned both of those in. That's 12.5 points up here is also 12.5 points. For this project alone, there should be 4 files turned in. There should be the XCF file, there should be the JPEG file for project 1, there should be the XCF file and the JPEG file for project or assignment 1. These two are going to be the exact same picture, but they're going to be different formats. Same way with this. These are going to be the exact same 2 pictures, but different formats. One's an XCF and one's a JPEG. So for this assignment, project 1 alone, there should be 4 things turned in. 2 are going to be the same, and the other 2 are going to be the same. But again, 4 projects for assignment 1. Now, not every assignment is going to have the same amount of things turned in. Most all are going to have at least 2. So make sure that you're following that, and I found that by clicking right here on the assignment directions. Then once you have those, you're going to maybe title it Project 1 in your name, and then you're going to attach your project in here. So you'll click Attachments, you'll browse through, find yours. I'll see what I can find here to attach to mine. For right now, I have just into my digital editing folder, I'm going to turn in a storybook. Yours will be probably more what you titled it, what you've done for this class. I'm just giving you an example how to turn it in. I'm going to say open. Now it's going to say it's there, but I have to go ahead and upload it. This may take a few minutes. You'll upload it. Then you can close that out or upload your next file, because you're going to have 4 to turn in for this first assignment. So find the next one. You can browse. Let's find another file that you can turn in. Let's say it's me. I'm going to open that. I'm going to upload it again. Takes a few seconds. Now I have 2 files showing there that I've uploaded. I'm going to say finished. Now you can see there's 2 of them there. You can write in a comment here if you'd like, and then submit. This will turn it in to me. It says success or submission is successful. That's okay. So you're done with that one. So then next I will grade them and let you know how you did. Hopefully that makes it a little bit understanding of how to turn in your assignments. If you have any questions, please let me know.